Swedes know how to do it so well. They do it the right way when they do their metal. It's so moody, so atmospheric. They always have a band member, usually the singer, who either resembles or sounds like Dracula. In that case, maybe resembling. Oh, I kid myself, right? Anyway, hey, welcome. It's the Wizards' Great Wall of Metal tonight as we kick things off with Opeth from the Damnation CD, a lovely little ditty. Death Whispered a Lullaby. Track that I plan to really begin the Great Metal Wall tonight was this next one. And I asked 3 muso friends of mine, if you take Geddy Lee and Steve Harris out of the picture, right, out of the equation, who would be the greatest bass player in metal? Friend number 1 said John Myung of Dream Theater. And friend number 2 said Robert Trujillo from Metallica, formerly of Suicidal Tendencies. And the third guy went back and he said Billy Sheehan. I thought that was interesting. Of course, Billy Sheehan of Talis, David Lee Roth fame. But I retorted back. I said the heavy metal wizard thinks it's Les Claypool from Primus. Let's add Primus to the Great Wall of Metal tonight. Heavy metal wizard style. Wizard's Great Wall of Metal. Metallica covering Rainbow, Primus covering Metallica. Therefore, we add two bands right there to the Great Wall of Metal, Primus and Metallica. Rainbow track Tarot Woman from the Rainbow Rising disc and originally, but Metallica, they put it out on the Garage Days, revisited, and it was also on the Ronnie James Dio This Is Your Life. That was a various artists tribute disc that came out back in 2014. Yes, indeed. Primus doing The Thing That Should Not Be. Metallica track from Master of Puppets. And that Primus version is on the Rhinoplasty CD from 1997. That's a good one. All kinds of great different styles on that Primus disc. And we opened up with Opeth, of course. The legendary prog metal band from Stockholm, Sweden. Doing Death Whispered a Lullaby from the Damnation CD. I Am the Heavy Metal Wizard. Most of the bands I play here, we put up on the Great Wall, are bands that I've seen live. But not this next one. I was thinking to myself, here's one of the few modern metal bands, and by modern, I mean a band that formed post-2000, or at least formed in the past 20 years, right? It's my kind of modern. Anyway, so the band I'm talking about, band out of Savannah, Georgia, Kylesa. Many of you guys out there have heard of them. They're awesome. Let's go back to their fourth album from back in 2009. The album's called Static Tensions. And this track, oh, it's a winner. It's a bombastic metal song, to say the least. Anyway, Kylesa doing Running Red right here on the Heavy Metal Wizard's Great Wall of Metal.
tomorrow. Say goodbye to the world as you know it. Say goodbye to neutron bombs and chemical food, cowboy politics and man on the moon, murder and rape and chemical waste, pollution and death, home of the brave, racism, television, corporate God, polyurethane breakfast from Michael Lunch, insipid ideas and conformity rules, collapsing cities, archaic schools. And the 12 noon tomorrow, say goodbye to the world as you know it. Say goodbye to small-minded people, they know it all. Big Brother is watching the KKK ball. BHA, BHG, Brokewill, Galax, MSG, Tricorn, Syrup, TBHQ, dipotassium phosphate holds a prize for you. Gonna kiss your hydrogenated oil, potato starch, bring to a boil. And the 12 noon tomorrow, say goodbye to the world as you know it. Say goodbye to small-minded people, they know it all. Big Brother is watching the KKK ball. BHA, BHT, Brokewill, Galax, MSG, Tricorn, Syrup, TBHQ, dipotassium phosphate holds a prize for you. Summer KCR, hydrogenated oil, potato starch, bring to a boil. And the 12 noon tomorrow, say goodbye to the world as you know it. Say goodbye to
Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was the Plasmatics doing 12 noon right here on the Heavy Metal Wizards Great Wall of Metal as we had the Plasmatics and their charismatic front woman, Wendy O. Williams. May she rest in peace. That track has a little bit of a disco beat in the middle. Subject matter, all metal, if you read the lyrics on that one. Trust me on that. And it's also coming off their Metal Priestess album from back in 1981. So we had the Plasmatics tonight to the Great Wall of Metal. Before that, Kylesa doing Running Red, one of my favorite tracks from a band that I've never seen live. And from what I read, they are on indefinite hiatus. So it doesn't seem like I'll be witnessing Kylesa live anytime soon. And that's a damn shame. I'm going to play a band that I've seen about 25 times at least. If you were around back in the late 80s and early 90s, this band, always on the cutting edge of superstardom, but never quite got there until, of course, they released their Christmas single, Christmas Eve Sarajevo. We're talking about Sabotage, who, of course, morphed into Trans-Siberian Orchestra later on in life, back in the mid-90s. But back in 1989, they put out a record called Gutter Ballet. That's one of the most magnificent metal albums of all time. And we're going to do this one from Gutter Ballet, from Sabotage. as we add John Oliva and company to the Great Metal Wall. This one's called the Thorazine Shuffle and the Wizard's Great Wall of Metal.
Slide.
you got to add Trouble to the Heavy Metal Wizard's Great Wall of Metal. Come on now. How great is that track? Assassin from Trouble back in 1984 from their debut. Was originally just called Trouble when it was reissued, I think by Metal Blade, I'm not sure. They reissued it as Psalm 9, right? So there you go, Eric Wagner, one of the best voices in heavy metal of all time. Great dude, great band out of Chicago, Illinois. Love it. All right, I am the Heavy Metal Wizard. Thank you for joining me as we build a great wall of metal tonight. It's the Wall of Metal Volume 4. We plan to do this at least once a week. Get our rocks off, playing some heavy metal music late at night because, well, frankly, what else is there to do? Too dangerous to surf the gigantic waves here of SoCal, and it's too cold to go boarding outside, so we'll stay inside our dungeon and we'll play some great metal because we're going to build a great metal wall, right? And, you know, speaking of metal in the news, right? I was recently reading that Chad Gray of Mudvayne was chastising all the new metal bands out there. He says that all the new hard rock and all the new metal sounds exactly the same. Now, I like Mudvayne. I think Chad Gray is a talented dude, but maybe Chad is becoming a cranky old man, because isn't that what old people say? I'm getting up there, but I don't say that. I listen to music for what it is. Every band has their own niche, right? Niche. That's Niche. Okay? So, Chad, I think you need to listen a little bit closer because isn't that like the pot calling the kettle black? You know, Chad Gray saying all new metal bands sound the same. I'm sorry. I just get a kick out of that. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Wizard's Great Wall of Metal, it's an all-inclusive wall. Any and all types of metal are needed to build a great wall of metal, at least in the Wizard style, right? As long as it's great. You would think that I'd play Mudvayne right now. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm not going to play Mudvayne. It would be too obvious, right? But I will play something else very negative, as Chad Gray is being, right? It's negative, all right? It's type O negative. Go back to Bloody Kisses. We hate everyone on the heavy metal wall of greatness.
Right we come it, left is nothing. Point their fingers, rumors later. We don't care what you think. We don't care what you think. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Rushes fingers, label places. Want it clearer, yes or nearer. We don't care. We don't care what you think. What you think. We don't care. We don't care what you think. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Wizard's Great Wall of Metal.
Jesus, he knows the story. He knows the position that I'm in. A rocker knows the feeling to get fucked the way I feel. Tonight, inside out, your mouth drank my water. Yeah, you look at me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, you talk to me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, you're treating me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, I'm jumping into the subhuman race. Others hear my story, but don't you take no pity on me. A soldier knows the feeling to be pushed out of the field, taking liberties by your dictation. Yeah, you look at me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, you talk to me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, you treated me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, I'm jumping into the subhuman race. You look at me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, you talk to me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, you treat me like I'm subhuman. Yeah, look at me like I'm subhuman. Talk to me like I'm subhuman. You treat me like I'm subhuman. Jumping into the subhuman race.
Because you can take the Wizard out of New Jersey, but you can never take the New Jersey out of the Wizard. It's imperative that one Jersey band gets put on each heavy metal wall of greatness, right? Skid Row right there. Title track from their third album, Subhuman Race. That's a good one. That's a great album. You know, for those of you metalheads out there, if you're really a fan of metal in general and you don't know about the greatness of Skid Row's third album, Subhuman Race, then shame on you. It's one of those things that went unnoticed back in 1995 because of the changing atmosphere of music. But if you really sit down and listen to those 12 or might be 13 tracks, it's good stuff. Sebastian Bach, Dave Sabo, Scotty Hill, Rachel Bolan, Rob Afuso. Skid Row, their Subhuman Race. And before that, of course, Typo Negative, as we add a New York and a New Jersey band to the Great Wall of Metal tonight. Skid Row and Typo Negative from Bloody Kisses doing We Hate Everyone. Pete Steele, Josh Silver, and the boys. So, I want to acknowledge something before I play this next band, okay? Before we add these next guys to the Great Wall of Metal. By the way, I am the heavy metal wizard. Make no bones about that. And the heavy metal wizard, me, acknowledges the fact that the band we're going to play next has already been featured on one of the Great Walls of Metal prior to tonight. But due to recent events and announcements in the world, we must re-add this band to the wall tonight. Because for years, I've been bitching and complaining, especially since I moved out here to SoCal, that there's no hard rock and or metal presence at the mighty Coachella Music and Art Festival that they have here every spring out in the desert. It's a big deal here in SoCal. And I look at the lineup every year, and I'm sadly disappointed because there's no hard rock or metal there at all. I think the last metal band that maybe played there may have been like Rage Against the Machine in like 2010, 12, I don't know. I can't be sure of that, but I know there's no metal bands or hard rock bands. It definitely, since I moved out here a few years ago. Anyway, I just read that they announced the lineup this year, and they have, I guess, started to maybe pinch back some hard rock, at least rock, right? First, they announced that Sublime, reuniting with Jacob Noel, who, of course, is Bradley Noel's son. Now, that's a big deal if you're a SoCal person or you know anyone from SoCal and you live anywhere within 100 miles of Long Beach. Well, you worship at the altar of Sublime, right? So that's going to be a big deal. Also announced, as a side note, Gwen Stefani and No Doubt. No, that's not anything hard rock. Barely rock at that. But what they did mention, that one of the headliners will be the Deftones. I guess there's a miracle. Because that's, I mean, let's put it this way. I know the Deftones are a California band. They're more of a central, northern California band. But they do bring it. And everyone who's been around long enough knows that. Chino Moreno and company, oh boy, they're a great live act. And they are going to pummel the people in the desert. I love it. So with that said, I will add the Deftones again to the Great Wall of Metal, doing something off their latest album called Ohms. It's a great track called Genesis on the Wizard's Wall of Metal.
We're everywhere. No need to turn. I'll show you the way.
Paul Barker, Louis Stivic. Ministry doing Dead Guy from the Filth Pig CD. From back in 1996, as we add Ministry to the Great Wall of Metal tonight because, well, like I stated many, many times, all kinds of metal is what it takes to make a great wall of metal. And if you look at our lineup on the screen tonight, a lot of 90s metal tonight in the repertoire. I am the Heavy Metal Wizard. Welcome to the Wizard's Great Wall of Metal. We're almost finished. And I think what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to put our center slot. Like I said before, the Swedes do it right. I think we'll end tonight's Great Wall of Metal the same way we started it, with the Swedes. Because the Swedes always have the charismatic frontman that looks like, or in this case, sounds Draculian. It's Witchcraft. This is a monster track to end the night. Thank you for listening to the Wizard's Great Wall of Metal tonight. This track's called Maelstrom. Enjoy.